So anytime a new season begins in this game, my fellow agents, one question I receive from many of you out there is what is the most efficient way to farm for XP? Because you want to be able to get through the seasonal pass, get those rewards as quickly as possible. So the first thing I need to mention is that this video is truly designed for new and returning players. So if you happen to be someone who can jump into the game on Heroic, all 5 directives, do not waste your time, do not bother watching this video. But for everyone else that is looking for one of the most efficient ways to farm, what I'm going to be showing you today is something I've highlighted at the channel before, and that is hitting up public executions. They are located all across the map. And to give you a baseline, I'm going to do this on challenging with 3 directives, and you will see in less than 1 minute of gameplay, I will be getting over 330,000 XP for my time. And as most of you know in this game, you always want to farm in the highest difficulty you can with as many directives as possible, because that is always going to equate to more XP and better loot. However, if we are just talking about farming XP and you happen to be a player who is on the fence between challenging and heroic, I recommend drop it down to challenging, add 3 directives. You will absolutely shred through the content. Now at this point, my fellow agents, I'm going to show you an example of exactly what I'm talking about. We're about 30 seconds in, we take out all the enemies. Now we have to make our way back to the hostage. Once we speak to them, you will see that we get that 330,000 XP for what turns out to be about 45 seconds of gameplay. Now obviously you're getting more than that because you take into account the XP you earn when you take out enemies. And at this point, my fellow agents, all I'm going to do is this. I'm going to open up my map, I'm going to reset the control points, and ideally that public execution will be in the exact same spot, and I will farm the thing over and over again as many times in a row as I like. Another recommendation I'd like to pass along really quick is to find one of these world activities that is close to a fast travel location. The reason for that is, remember, you want to be as efficient with your time as you possibly can, which means you want to be aware of the travel time that it takes you to get from the place you load into the game to the actual world activity itself. And you'll see once you get the timing down, you can easily clear a shade level in 2 to 3 minutes tops. You will see me give you an example of that on screen right now. And as I mentioned earlier, if you happen to be someone in this game that can farm a control point on heroic with 3 or 4 directives in under 3 minutes, you are an absolute legend. But for everyone else, I strongly recommend trying this out. You will see how insanely fast you can stack that XP. With all that being said, I'm going to start to wrap this up. As always, I want to thank you all for your incredible support of this channel. Now, the reason I'm showing you this location is for me, and please let me know if you have any spots you'd like to hit up in the video description down below. But this one happens to be one of the spots that will reload pretty frequently, and I can just bounce to it over and over and over again. I will show you one other spot in a moment. And on that note, I'm going to leave you with the gameplay footage. I sincerely appreciate the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone. All right, so what's making me crazy about recording this video right now is the fact that the hostage is at like the other side of this, and that never happens. And of course, because I'm making a video, it's taking a little bit longer, but even, you know, with this time, like I said a minute ago, it's like 45 seconds, which is pretty damn quick. And that's it, my fellow agents. I hope you enjoy it. The other thing I'd like to mention really quick that I failed to in the earlier recording is that there are sometimes, you know, when you go to reset your control points, a different world activity can open up in that spot that you were just at. So at one point it could be a public execution, you reload everything, and then it's like a territory control, something like that. Simply recommend try it one more time. If it's not, you know, reloading on what you want to actually see, you know, go to a different location. I'm showing you another one that I love to hit up right now. Hope you like it. And that's it. And the best thing is once you get the timing down, because the NPCs are going to spawn from the same spot, you're golden. Like, you can rip through this stuff. And yeah, this is all about XP. I know I said this in the video. Highest difficulty you can with as many directives as possible. And find a few locations that you know you get that timing down and you can pretty much rip through it. This one does take a little bit longer than the one... Okay. Sorry. This one does take a little bit longer, but you can see once they pop out of this spot. Fish in a barrel, agents. Alright, that's going to do it for my part. Appreciate all of you. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. And I should be posting a build video later tonight. Oh my god, it's the black screen of darkness. Yes, I'm aware of that as well. I'll be posting a news video on Monday talking about it. I'm sure you have all encountered that since title update 20. Alright, my friends, I gotta get to work. Talk to you soon. I appreciate you. Thanks again.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Thank you for everything. Shit! Shit! Get them! They're behind cover!
System curtailed.
Man down!
Detecting additional hostiles.